He said, it's insulting. Me and Hushpuppi are not on the same level. Hushpuppi could never achieve what I achieved. I have done so much for my community back home with my charity foundation. Which lives has he helped? Nobody. It sounds like you dislike Hushpuppi. No, I have never met him, but I just find the continued comparison very annoying. What's up, my people? How na deal with thing that happened with Tunde Sup? Welcome back to our channel. Sometimes there are certain things that you put into consideration before buying not just anything. I mean, I'm talking about foodstuffs, things like food quality, you know, because of your health, and also the environment in which this food or whatever you're buying is being packaged. You want to be sure that this environment is nice and stuff like that. This is exactly what Tunde Lanre Farms put together to ensure consumers get the best quality when it comes to food. We also have, you know, quality control team who ensure that these goals are achieved, and they have standard processing equipment for all their food. So if you want to buy, you know, fresh foodstuffs, all you have to do is visit tundelanrefarms.com, or you can call the number on the screen. Also visit them on Instagram at Tunde Lanre Fruits. And remember, you can also invest in farmlands with them, right? That is it, guys. So check them out now. I'm sure you won't regret it. Just check out the website. Tems has now surpassed, according to report, Yemi, Alade, and is currently now the second most streamed female Afrobeat artist of all time on Spotify. Congratulations to Tems. Well, Yemi Alade worked so hard for that position, but Tems, we can't say from nowhere because these people hustle in background before they came to limelight, but you know, we just judge them based on what we see and not what happened, you know, behind. So shout out to Tems, by the way. I can't say much because I don't really know her story until she's ready to share that, you know, what she went through. Still about Tems here. Drake and Tems reportedly have another collaboration in the works. Oh my God, international collaboration at this stage of your career is huge, huge. Tems, congratulations to you, man. She recently appeared on Drake's CLB, on Drake's album Fountains, and now they're working on another collaboration. Can you imagine that? Moving on to the next news here, we've got Davido. Davido covers L'Officiel, or what's the pronunciation? Well, fashion book, L'Officiel fashion book, right? A style icon. You can see, wow, it looks so good, you know. And here's what Davido said during his interview. Okay, he was interviewed by this magazine. What are you currently working on? Who are we going to see in your upcoming collaboration? And he replied, funny enough, this upcoming album doesn't really have that much collabs. I really wanted to make it more about Davido. Right now, I've worked with a lot of people on this album. The producer Timbaland. I'm more of finishing the project to my satisfaction. If I bump into anybody, I'm like, yo, you want to get on this for the album? If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. Funny enough, my biggest records are by myself. It's right there. Moving on to the next news. Here we've got Invictus Obi and Hushpuppi. Guys, you will be shocked, right? Just hold on. This guy, Invictus Obi, was interviewed by Yahoo News, right? And guess what this guy said about Hushpuppi? He said, look, I'm not on the same level as Hushpuppi. You guys should stop the comparison. It's annoying. Hey? It's insulting. According to him, insulting. He said he has made a much more positive contribution to the society than Hushpuppi. That is degrading to compare him and Hushpuppi. Now, it was asked, how did he get into fraud? Again, that's where peer pressure comes in. You know, he said there was this friend he admired back, you know, in Nigeria, Abuja to be precise. And this guy was making a lot of money, living the life. Later, I think after pestering the guy up, you know, of course asking him, how do you make this money and stuff? And the guy showed him. Of course, it was fraud. That's how the guy funds his lifestyle. And he was introduced to that, to fraud. So he started in Abuja. Let us read the interview. It's an interesting interview, right? How is the reality now you have started serving your 10-year sentence? And he said, the transition from the outside world to prison is hard, but I have to face the music. I did what I did and I accept the consequences. I'm just making sure I become a better man day by day. Now, this person said, the interviewer, let's go back a bit. How would you describe Nigeria growing up? He said, Nigeria is great when you are young and naive, but when you become old enough to fend for yourself, you quickly realize that Nigeria is a hazardous obstacle course that most will never navigate their way through. He's right though. Nigeria is a beautiful country, but poverty is too widespread and you can't rely on the government for help, but you have to find your own way. Basic needs such as 24 hours electricity is unheard of. Fuel scarcity is common. Inflation is high and many are dying of hunger. Most Nigerians are in a state of desperation. How did the journey to the frauds you are accused of come about? They said, I was doing a little here and there, but the level changed through this one particular friend I used to look up to. I visited him one day and he was living very comfortably with 3 new cars and a huge house at a young age. When at his house, I noticed him on a website, www.vions.to, that was selling crypto and bank logins. I asked him about the website and he showed me that he buys bank and crypto logins from there and easily withdraws about $20,000 at a time. That's how he was funding his lifestyle. In 15 minutes, you can imagine, back then, $20,000. That's a lot of money though. After successfully doing my first transfer so easily, it was hard to stop after that. From there, I got introduced to other money-making schemes that got me where I am today. And they asked him, how much money have you made from fraud? And he said, I didn't really keep count. I'm a very ambitious person in anything I do regarding money. I believe I will always be an overachiever. According to your case charges, you made $11 million. He replied, then there's your answer. You already know the details. People compare you to Hushpuppi. Now, here's the big question, guys. People compare you to Hushpuppi, who is also facing jail if found guilty. What are your thoughts? He said, it's insulting. Me and Hushpuppi are not on the same level. Hushpuppi could never achieve what I achieved. He cannot run a business and we are not similar in any way. So he's trying to say that, look, I run a business as well. Okay, fine. You can say it's fraudulent, but I also run a business, right? Let's continue. He was out to please the crowd. I was out to change lives, create jobs, and conquer the business world. I have done so much for my community back home with my charity foundation. Which lives has he helped? Nobody. Okay. What do you think about that, guys? The interviewer asked a funny question here. It sounds like you dislike Hushpuppi. No, I have never met him, but I just find the continued comparison very annoying. Our impact on the world is very different. I have made a much more positive contribution to society than he has. Do you have any regrets? And they said, of course I do. If I was a little more patient, I could have achieved everything I achieved in business by not rushing to get startup capital the way I did. However, hopefully I can be a lesson to the younger generation that may be tempted to take the quick route in life. What's your advice to the youth of Nigeria? Pick your role models wisely. Look up to great leaders and people of good character that look after their communities and families. Believe and you will achieve. Also, remember, life is a marathon, not a sprint. You see that last line? pick your role models wisely. I mean, people picked you. They thought it was a wise decision to pick you as a role model because you have these businesses out there. You're doing good for yourself and it seems like you're doing a legit job. So how am I supposed to know as a young Nigerian that you got it through fraudulent means until now? Well, I just think that we should also find a way to inspire ourselves by ourselves to achieve. That is it. Still on Hushpuppi right here. The new report about Hushpuppi says U.S. government gathers 2,000 about Hushpuppi and Abba Kyari must include that name. 2,700 electronic files. Wow. 6,700 page documentary evidence for Abba Kyari's case. I don't think the U.S. will ever leave Abba Kyari or forget him until, you know, they achieve their goals or their aim. Here it says the United States government has gathered over 2,700 electronic files as part of the evidence for trial in the 1.1 million fraud case involving a top Nigerian police officer, Abba Kyari, a court filing has shown. According to the application, the U.S. government has already handed to the defense approximately 2.31 gigabytes of data consisting of 2,707 electronic files. Wow. Abba Kyari, you're in for it. Well, it's been protected by the president himself, but only time will tell. Let's see. Moving on to the next news here, we've got Bobrisky. Bobrisky finally apologized to Tonto DK. Says, Tonto, I humiliated you here, so it's a must I come back here to apologize for calling you out. I honestly didn't know what came over me, but I later realized I was wrong. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. Yes, I might have been there for you as friends. The truth is, you were also there for me at some point of my life. So you didn't know that before. You didn't know that. Guys, this just reminds me. Remember when this Bobrisky himself came on social media to say, oh, they want myself and my bestie to fight, but it's not going to happen. And let me even read exactly what he posted. Guys, I just watched a video of one guy saying he can't wait for me and my Tonto to fight dirty. I mean, this was months ago, right? Saying he can't wait for me and my Tonto to fight dirty on IG. Sad, you will wait 100 years more. Well, that is not the case here. I'm sorry, Bobrisky. Says, you don't know me, Sha. I am so discreet to a fault when it comes to keeping relationships. So you think even if we truly have issues, I will come out to rant? Well, you did. I will never in my life fight any of my friends on social media, no matter how bad it may be. So those waiting for fights, una go wait tire. Well, we know wait tire. Come, let me train you how to be true friend. Well, turns out that you were never a true friend. And guys, here's the thing. Bobrisky posted a video trying to show us that, look, I don't care about what you guys think or say about me on social media, while making a call, right? And it seems like he was talking to someone else, another man who might be his boyfriend or something, a rich guy. Of course, Bobrisky, known for that, you know, he's always said it. I don't even need to say that. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. Now, look at this person, right? The same person Mofa calls his bestie. Even in the midst of it all, he still posted a video of him talking to a man and saying some stuff.
Hey babe, I'm close to you. Okay, see you soon. Love you. So guys, it's your Bobrisky. Nothing cute Bobrisky's vibe. Not even a blog. See, I've come a long way. I've come a long way. Nothing.
Mofa, I ask again, what do you expect us to think? Because right now, Mofa is threatening everybody with a lawsuit, saying we have to desist from the report. And what's the report? Him being gay. You know, this is an allegation. It's not yet confirmed or anything, but you cannot stop people from reporting about it, except they pass it out like a confirmed information. So Tree's lawyers is telling everybody that, look, stop using my name for clout and referring to me as gay. And some people have said that, look, if you're not gay, it shouldn't even get to this level in the first place. The way you're pushing this thing makes it even worse. Well, speaking about worse here, somebody reached out to me recently on Instagram, and they showed me their conversation with Bobrisky. This was years ago, right? Here it says 342 weeks. That's a while back. And this person went back, took a screenshot of it and sent it to me. Says here, bro, watching your video on Bob, that dude is gay 100%. I remember when he reached out to me years ago asking for my BB pin, that BlackBerry pin. We had a chat, but unfortunately I can't retrieve the conversation no more. He was asking about homosexuality in the UK, how it's being handled and all that. Basically he wanted to move down here. This person talking is in UK, and you can see their conversation. You can see Bobrisky sent him saying, send me your BBM pin. Well, that's Bobrisky, and he said done. Moving on to the next news. Here is a pastor preaching. This is serious. This is a different type of evangelism. Let us watch this video.
It's a place of Thomas. As you say, roasted goats. I say open teeth.
I lie.
Hellfire is free.
I lie.
No repentance in hellfire.
I lie. I lie.
Fire! My body, hellfire is free.
It's not real.
Samantha, no. Fire, they come on.
Okay, here is another one, but this time, should we say a Muslim pastor or Islamic pastor? Because that's what I see everywhere on social media. Oh, Islamic pastor. This particular lady performing miracles like a pastor, but she's Islam. This is their deliverance session. Let's watch.
I tell you, no one should laugh, and you people are here laughing. Continue your laughing. Papa, come. Hold on. Come on. Pull it up. Someone should hold him for me. If you want to fall, you hold him. Let him come. One person should come and do what I do. Give me one water. Any water from here. Open your mouth. They use his head for money. Because it's not working for them. You are very sick.
I remember I posted this video yesterday. This lady was duped by a fake pastor, a man who calls himself a pastor, but is a 419er, a fraudster, right? This lady was actually duped by the guy. And watching this video again, I'm just thinking about it. Why would you even give a random person that you don't know your ATM card for them to pray? Miracle money. Like, I'm sorry, for a situation. I'm so sorry to hear that. But common sense. I think religion, and it happens, with Christians and Muslims as well. I mean, we've heard about Boko Haram extremists, right? Which I don't call those ones real Muslims, and Christians too. If you're a true Christian, you should know your Bible so well. You should apply common sense. You should know all those things. But it's so sad though. Let's watch this video, maybe a snippet. And if you want to watch the full video, yes, check out the previous video.
Good evening, everyone. This is an advert to everyone, and also an experience I passed through yesterday. On my way going back from location, an elderly man came across to me. He now gave me paper, said I should wrap my ATM. I wrapped the ATM. He now said he now laid a prayer on that ATM and said, from today, I'll be seeing miracles. God have already answered my prayers. I said, thank you so much, sir. So he now said I should put down my ATM inside my small purse, that I should not bring it out, so that all these boys walking around in the night will not collect it from me. I said, okay, sir. I put it inside the bag exactly the way he told me. Then for me to enter Keke from traffic junction and reaching Access Bank junction, I saw a debit alert. I was like, what did I do with my money? Because I didn't go to anybody, I didn't go to POS. I was just cross-checking that in my memory, and I saw another debit alert. Behold, this man just debited my lifetime savings. Money I've been saving all this while. He just collected it from me for no reason. Immediately I got home. What I saw in the exchange of my ATM card was this. This is what I got in place of my ATM. I cried, and I know that crying won't solve the problem. I also went to the bank. They said they can't do anything. Even if I take the case to the police people, they will not do anything. And I laid a curse on that man. I laid a curse with the spirit of my late mom and my late father, because he used it against me and also used God's name against it. Please, I know that this video will go viral and he will come across this video. Wherever you are, whether you call yourself Reverend Father Jude or anything you call yourself, your cup has already been filled up. This is your last bus stop. And I pray God will surely judge you. The cry of an orphan will never go in vain. God will surely judge you wherever.
Moving on to the next news, guys. I was shocked when I saw this. They said Pere fans stage a protest in Ilukbeju, where the Big Brother house is allegedly located. Protesting on a Monday morning. The jobless youth in this country is much, guys. No joke. No joke. It's not like I'm making fun of them or anything. It's sad. It's a sad situation that on Monday morning you can come out and put that shows that they were paid. So why wouldn't I mean, if I'm jobless, why wouldn't I go out there and protest after being given maybe 5,000 or 10,000 naira in a day? I would do it if I don't have money. So I understand their situation right here. But again, it's sad. And that's what our politicians use against us. Here we've got a kid crying because her fave was evicted, and the mother didn't even say anything. Allow that kid to just cry because they evicted. It's a show, and your kid is crying. A kid is crying because of Big Brother Naija. And again, I'm wondering, like, do you guys even sleep in your house? A kid that still goes to school, do you allow her to stay up late at night to watch Big Brother show?
Sorry. Why are you crying? Sorry. Sorry, it's okay. Nini is going nowhere. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. Sure, you go and meet Nini. You go and meet her. Oh yeah, sorry. Don't worry. Sorry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Nini's daughter. Are you okay? Are you guys crying? Sorry.
Well, here I got a message from someone recently on WhatsApp about Nigerian youths. Yeah, we're speaking about Nigerian youths, right? They said, "Happy weekend, Abraham. I trust you're doing well." And they talked about, this man, Obadiah, Melafia. This man was totally against Buhari's administration. Is very outspoken, and some people suspect that his death is not ordinary, that there's something fishy about his death because he's dead. So this person reached out to let me know that he's disgusted at the way Nigerians are handling this situation. They're supposed to talk about this man Obadiah, who speaks against bad governance and stuff like that. This is long, but let me just read this part. This is a man who stood for Nigeria masses against Buhari led dictatorship, risking his life in many occasions by speaking the raw truth to authorities, and everybody was hailing him as an upright man. And now they have succeeded in killing him after several attempts in the past, and the youths keep quiet on it. Everybody is on Big Brother Naija. If the mainstream media swept it under the carpet, how about the youths that have the power of social media? Nigerians criticizes Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho because they want succession, okay? What about this man who is a pro-Nigeria, who just wants Nigeria to work, and still yet no show of solidarity for him and his family as he died because he exposed the government? I discovered that this man had COVID-19 before he died, and even though he couldn't breathe, because a lot of people suspect that he was left to die. So even though he couldn't breathe, and even I asked the hospital, he's 64 years old, by the way, and they even pronounced him dead when he's still alive, and the wife could still feel his pulse, right? Still, they said, "Oh, this man is dead," and the wife said, "Look, this man is still breathing." So it's more like he was left to die because it was against the government. People have spoken against this. Reno Mokri has spoken against it. Deji Adenyoju, have spoken, about it. But yeah, I think this person that reached out to me has got a point right there. Yeah, and I watched a couple of his interviews. The man is, very, very serious when it comes to standing for what is right. Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Here we've got a protest going on. Nollywood, they staged a protest, against Radisson Blu Hotel over unpaid royalties, and they said these people are cheating them. All they have to do is just pay 90 naira per night, right? In the hotel, they said they pay 90,000 naira. Like one person pays 90,000 naira every night, and all they ask for, because these people use their materials, Nollywood, their film, their materials, right? So all they asked was, look, you guys use our materials. All we ask for is 90 naira per night, right? Since you collect 90,000 naira from one person, just give us 90 naira from this every night. And they refused, so they decided to stage a protest. Let's watch this.
All over the world, entertainment is gold mine, and that's because all those who use entertainment works pay duly. Either you're buying outrightly, or you're subscribing to it, or you're paying for residual use of it in your organization. But in Nigeria, it's different. They are still looking at us as if we are at the mercy of people who use our works.
They've been using our intellectual properties for over years now, and they have refused to recognize that there are people that own these intellectual properties, that there are people whose livelihood depends on these materials they are using to do their businesses. And we are saying it is time for them to pay us. Don't they pay Lagos State government? Don't they pay their taxes? Why would they not pay the intellectual property owners that they use to boost their business? How many rooms are there? Over 100 and something rooms. Each of those rooms have televisions, and they are using our materials, and they have refused to pay. Why? Why would they not pay? They want us to die. We will not die. We have refused to die. And we are telling them that enough is enough. They must recognize that they are using properties that does not belong to them. They must recognize that what they are using to boost their business does not belong to them. It belongs to some people.
Nigerian government paying homeless people in New York to act as pro-Buhari, to support the Buhari government. They said they gave them $50 each. It's even on Craigslist, the advertising on Craigslist, that if you need $50, to just to protest per day, you can come to
If you don't cash of money, all the one Nigeria folks, this is where they are giving them clothes. They give them clothes, they hire them for $50, and they give them clothes. As you can see, cash of one Nigeria folks. If you are not in cash of one. Most of these people go on Nigeria is a terrorist, though. Nigeria is a terrorist country.
If you want something like this to happen to you, you can claim Nigeria. This is exactly what they are doing in Nigeria. They are killing people.
They're killing people. The government of Nigeria is terrorists.
Yes, they are paying their money. If you want this thing to happen to you, you can go and get that shit.
Go get your money.
Go and get that money. If you want something that happen here to happen to your family, go and get that money.
See, these motherfuckers love one Nigeria because of what they are benefiting from one Nigeria.
You love Nigeria, kidnap kids in school?
Yeah. See the bastard. Bastard love one Nigeria. Show your back, show your name. Bastard love one Nigeria and he's kicking. He can't even fight like a man. He's trying to kick me. He can't fight like a man. Motherfucker, Hausa Fulani. Yeah. Motherfucker. Terrorists. America hate terrorists. New York hate terrorists. Law enforcement hate terrorists. These are terrorists. 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 These are the terrorists. Parasite, Omale, bastard, Omale, parasite, motherfucker terrorist, motherfucker Fulani, terrorists benefiting oil money, benefiting pot money, benefiting VAT money, no open grazing, no more open grazing in Nigeria, motherfuckers.
Okay, let us move straight to Ghana. This is serious. Angry husband attacks man with cutlass for sleeping with his wife. This happened in Ghana. A rare scene occurred in Kumasi after an angry man attacked another man in traffic. According to an account by witnesses, the man in clothes attacked another man driving a V8 vehicle over claims of going after his wife. Police later showed up to arrest him for pulling out the cutlass. He was handcuffed and taken to a police station.
Hey, now the way the mom job is up. I'm joking now. There's another guy no way. And a guy no way. And as I saw now when I say I'm just a doing the credit, the second
Moving on to the next one, still in Ghana here, you know, this lady, Polo, right? Aquampem Polo, she's very controversial in Ghana. Guess what, like, guys, this lady met a guy called Amani. He's a musician though. In the gym, took a picture with him. I started trolling him. I think it's trolling. She's not serious here. I don't think so. Because the guy came out to say, like, you know, we are not dating, this and that. She should stop this. He's got a girlfriend. And seriously, guys, I got to know this guy through that girl after the girl, you know, started trolling him. And that's what a lot of Ghanaians even said. You know, I'm half Ghanaian myself. Just kidding. I'm full Nigerian. Yeah, but a lot of people were like, come on, man. This lady gave you the attention you so longed for. Because, of course, he's an artist in Ghana. Let's watch his reaction.
Good morning, everybody. Obio follow me via Nimseyem Jamani. I'm very calm, I'm very reserved. I don't do things for clout. And there's something going on that I think I need to address, I need to talk about, because for the past 2 days, some pictures and videos be called viral. And forecast I'm in a relationship with a Captain Polo. I mean, she posted it herself, saying so she's in a relationship with AMG Armani, and that is not true. I mean, a Captain Polo, you know, so there's nothing going on between us. We only met a couple of days ago and at the gym, and you came to me saying, like, you're a fan, you want to take pictures and all that. So we took the pictures, made videos, and the next minute, those pictures and videos were online everywhere. Like, bloggers are blogging, like everybody's posting those pictures saying, say you're in a, like, we are in a relationship, which is not true. I mean, you and I know, say, there's nothing going on between us. And I don't know the reason behind what you're doing. I don't know, like, meaning the opposite won't gain it from that, but it's really not cool. I think they say, oh yeah, you don't think about yourself alone. You need to think about the next person, like, because right now, this is becoming a problem between me and my girlfriend. She thinks, I mean, I'm cheating. She thinks, like, I mean, it's really not cool. I don't need this energy. Trust me, I really don't need this energy. I need you to take down those pictures. I need you to take down those videos. Bloggers, now I'm on my blog, you know, let them take down those pictures and videos.
And you got my number. And we started from there. You said you were interested. You've been asking me for a date. And I didn't even, I'm going for a program. Before you will see a Captain Polo out there in town. It's a paid program that I'm going to. I don't go clubbing. I don't go anywhere. So when you told me that you wanted to ask me out, we should sit somewhere so then we can hit the gym. So we all went to the gym together. Because he's so cute. And I'm cute as well. You know? Is it a sin? Listen. Amani, so you want to tell me that you didn't know you had a girlfriend before doing the video? Allow me to kiss your cheeks and your face. Who is forcing you to do this to me, Amani?
Okay, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. But hold on. Today's question. What's that childish thing you still have not outgrown? And this person replied, watching a cartoon. Guys, I still dip my bread sometimes though in tea, my tea, you know, I still dip it and eat. Yeah, but in public I don't do it, right? I don't do it, but I do it in private. When I'm alone or with somebody that knows me so well, you know, then I feel free to do whatever. So yeah, I dip my bread inside tea, you know, when no one is looking. Okay, what's yours? Leave that down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.